Thank you. So hello everyone. Thanks again for joining this weekly GC Globinar series. My name is Yelim Koo. I'm the project manager at the Global Chamber. And today I'm gonna talk about what is the Global Chamber communities, and we collected all the common questions, and we are trying to answer all those questions in this Globinar. And then we also came up with the guidelines for the general members and the facilitators. And we would also love to cover all the questions during this meeting as well. So let me share my screen real quick. And in the meantime, if you have any questions, feel free to raise your hand and ask me questions as well. So this is the Global Chamber community. We currently have two main types of Global Chamber community, which is the primary Global Chamber community with the topical groups and the regional communities. So if you join the groups and the communities, you will automatically be part of our GC announcement group, where we're communicating about the events and new opportunities. For instance, for this Globinar series, Alyssa made an announcement group chat that we're gonna start this Globinar series like 30 minutes ago. Like those kind of main events from the Global Chamber, from the HQ headquarters, we're gonna announce those big events or the official Global Chamber events on the announcement group chat. And the topic or groups, if you join the Global Chamber primary community, you can access all those topical groups. Now we currently have 42 groups, so you guys can engage in discussions and share information on specific topics like market segments or business functions. We currently have, like I said, we currently have 42 groups, including GC nonprofits, GC M&A, GC motivation, and etc. Now, this is the regional global chamber communities. So the reason and the value of this regional global chamber community is to enhance connectivity and collaboration within specific geographic areas. And these regional communities will allow members to engage more deeply with opportunities and insights specific to their regions of interest. So if you're interested in expanding your market in South Korea, you're more than welcome to join the South Korea Global Chamber community. Or if you're interested if you're located in Paris, you're more than welcome to join the GC Europe community, so you can talk about your business specifically about Paris as well. Now we currently have GC Canada, GC Latin America, GC United States, GC Arizona, GC California, GC Texas, GC Africa, GC Europe, GC Spain, GC Middle East, GC Asia and Australia, GC South Korea, GC Japan, GC China, GC Singapore, GC India, GC Bangladesh, GC Philippines, and etc. Now these are the GC regional communities that we currently have, but based on the feedbacks from the members, we are also more we are open to add more regional communities as well. So this is how the regional global chamber communities look like. It looks exact same like the topical group, the primary global chamber communities. So if you join the communities, you'll be also automatically be part of our GC announcement group, like topical, the primary GC communities, where we are communicating about the events and new opportunities. And the difference between the topical ones and this regional one is within each regional community, there are various subgroups you can choose to join. So for instance, under GC California, like you can see from the screenshot, you might find groups like GC San Francisco, GC LA, and GC San Diego. So select the subgroups that are most relevant to you. . . 。  . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . . . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . So this is about how to start and set up WhatsApp. For those who are not familiar with WhatsApp, I can share the link about how you can start the WhatsApp and the general questions about the WhatsApp. So please let me know. And please feel free to reach out to me, Doc, and Cesar about the general question about WhatsApp. And from now on, I'm gonna talk about what are the most frequent questions that we got from the very beginning of the launch of the GC communities. And one of the questions and one of the concerns about the GC communities was about the suspicious messages and the scams. For those who didn't mute, please mute yourself, please. Thank you. So this is about how you can protect yourself from suspicious messages and scams. First thing you should do is pause and think. Instead of keep continuing the conversation to see where it goes, please pause and think, look out for suspicious behavior. For instance, think about whether they're using an unknown number, or whether are they rushing you, or are they being threatening or asking you to trust them, or are they asking you to transfer money or share your password, PIN, or personal information. And if you think they're doing one of these following suspicious behaviors, please stop the conversation. So hang up a call or stop replying to the user. And if you cannot verify the contact's identity, do not share any personal or financial information. The third thing you should do is block and report. Please block the user to stop them from contacting you and report them to the WhatsApp. And if you want to know how to report and block those suspicious people on WhatsApp, I can also share the link with you as well. And then, but last but not least, update your privacy and security settings. Not just block and reporting, you should adjust your privacy settings to control who you can see your personal information and contact you. And you can also enable two-step verification, better secure your account. And the next question was, what are the ideal criteria for adding other non-members? So initially, we provided the link and the QR code through the newsletter and the email to the members only. For those who didn't mute yourself, please go ahead and mute.
Hello.
I don't know who is not muted, but sorry about that. So we initially provided a link and the QR code privately, only exclusive to the members, so we can ensure the community remains private. So please do not share on social media, including LinkedIn. So like I said, the community is for GC members and it is not intended to the public. So if there are any non-members who would like to join the communities, please reach out to Doc and Cesar via email or WhatsApp so we can discuss about the Global Chamber membership as well. The next thing is about the members' introduction and identification. So when we introduce new participants, please include their names and introductions. While their numbers may appear on your phone, others will only see the numbers unless their names are explicitly mentioned, like you can see from the screenshot. If you don't have their contact, and then if you said at blah, 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 people who don't have their contact will not be able to see their name. And also, additionally, we encourage you to save the contacts of fellow members for more efficient communication in the future. The next thing is the profile setup reminder. So to enhance networking and foster connections within our community, we encourage everyone to set up their profile picture and display name. And this will help new members to easily identify and learn more about you, facilitating more meaningful interactions. So I could see a lot of people with their profile without their official name. They use like their nicknames, or I think they're using their organization name instead. But please make sure you're setting up your profile picture and display name, so people are also aware and recognizing you, so you guys can have more better communication in the future. The next thing is the GC app integration. I'm leading this project, the GC communities and the GC app project right now, and we are trying to integrate the GC communities with the GC app. For more details, all the members should be able to experience and use the Global Chamber app very soon. But these are the simple features that we are trying to display on GC app. The first thing is find and connect. So people can easily find other members filtered by chapters, industries, and networking interests. And this integration will enable deeper connections and conversations within the GC communities. And the second thing is event participation. Members can enroll and attend the Global Chamber events directly through the app. And even after the event, you can easily see which members attended and connect with them on WhatsApp without the hassle of manual searches. So for instance, if you've attended the AI or semiconductor event in South Korea, for instance, you might want to see like other members who attended the semiconductor event, so you can also connect with them, and you don't need to go to the LinkedIn and find all those members like manually. You can see all those members who have attended the semiconductor in South Korea event, so you can easily connect with them after the event as well on the app. And the map feature is you can utilize the map feature to see where members are located, and whether you're whether you're traveling or looking to connect locally, this tool will help you identify and reach out to members in specific areas, such as finding and contacting members in Paris during a visit. So for instance, right now, for the Paris Olympics, people will be able to see which members are in Paris, so you can easily see on the map feature, and you can also directly contact them through the app as well. The joining groups and community access and mobile app and desktop. The WhatsApp are providing two options on mobile, which is mobile app and desktop. So GC communities offer many groups you can join, but please note that unlike the mobile WhatsApp app, you cannot see all the groups you have not joined on the desktop versions. So to access and view all the community groups on desktop, make sure to join them first via the mobile app. And I heard I got a lot of questions about this because people could not see all the groups that they have not joined on the desktop, so they couldn't see all the groups. So make sure you're joining all those groups on the mobile app first, and then you should be able to see you should be able to see all the groups that you have joined on the desktop. And this is the Global Chamber Community Guidelines to enhance the environment of the GC communities. We finalized the guidelines, and these are the guidelines. First is the value-driven discussions. Please share valuable information and new opportunities for Global Chamber members. And if a conversation turns to a one-on-one exchange, please move it to a private chat to keep the group focused and relevant. And the second thing is introduce yourself. If you're new, please introduce yourself and share your LinkedIn profile. And it's also recommended to save fellow members' contacts for smoother communication. The next thing is set up your profile picture and display name to help others easily identify and connect with you. Please use your full name or a name appropriate for a business setting, and avoid nicknames or informal names as well. The next thing is stay on topic. Please share only content that is relevant to the group's purpose. facilitators will remind members to stay on topic, and if there are any repeated off-topic or spam posts, they will be subject to removal as well. The next thing is engage positively. Please support valuable contributions by liking, commenting, and engaging with the content shared from other members. The next thing is invite members only. Please invite only Global Chambers for Global Chamber members to the GC communities. For non-members interested in joining, contact Doc or Cesar via email or WhatsApp. And stay secure. If you're encountering any suspicious messages or scams, block the user, report them to the WhatsApp, and update your privacy settings. Please also notify me, Doc, and Cesar if it's specifically relevant to the GC communities as well. And also, if you have any questions or if you need any support or if you need any help, please reach out along the way to Doc, Cesar, me, and Alyssa for ideas, help, or anything you need via email or WhatsApp as well. We also uploaded and updated all the group descriptions for all the topic or group, all the 42 topic or groups in the primary GC communities. So if you're curious about what is the topical group for each topical groups, you can click the GC Global, you can click the group name, and then you should be able to see the group description. And this is how you can see. So for instance here, I just click the GC Global Education, and in the group information, there's a group description underneath the Global Chamber logo. And this is where you can see the group descriptions for topic or groups. And we also included the facilitator's name. So if you have any questions, if you want to also know who is the facilitators for each group, you should be able to see and check in this group description, in the description as well. So this is what I've prepared for this weekly Globinar GC series. But if you have any more questions, please feel free to unmute yourself or raise your hand and ask me the questions.
Hi, this is Alana.
Hi, Lana. Hi, how are you?
Hi there, I'm good, thanks. I'm in Portugal at the moment. I just joined this morning, so early days for me. Where do we get this the first WhatsApp link?
Okay.
Are you sending this out at some point, or?
Yes, we already rolled it out, and we also included on the newsletter, and we are trying to post it on the Global Chamber website as well, but I included the link here. So wait.
It is also in the member-owned benefits area, resources.
Yes, so it's only members only benefits area. So you should be able to see on the members benefits page on the Global Chamber website. But this is the Global Chamber community's QR code. Let me know if it's not working.
Okay, thanks.
So that's the Global Chamber members community. And then how do people get to all the regional communities?
So if you check the inbox, we have we rolled out the regional communities on the newsletter, and we included all the links to join the regional communities, and you should be able to see all the regional community options there as well. But
Yep,
if you want to see, yes,
I've
okay,
got them.
Gotcha. Perfect.
And if you go to the resources page of Global Chamber, when you go to member offers, you go behind you have all of the different links there for the Global Chamber community and then all the regional communities as well. So feel free to go there. If you have any trouble doing it, of course, let us know and send an email to Yelem or to me, Doug, or to anybody, and we'll be happy to help. Thanks, Alana, for joining. I saw your membership come in. Appreciate it.
Proactive here. So I'm looking at the communities. There's not many members. Is this a new initiative that you just recently rolled out?
We rolled it out about a month ago. We currently have
Ah,
three,
Okay.
we currently have about 300 members in the communities.
Yeah, it is new. It's just kind of, the good news is that probably that it is rolling out a little bit slower because it's taken a little bit longer to get all the facilitators up and running. If any of you are interested in being a facilitator for any of the groups, let us know, and happy to have you participate, just to kind of be in there and to kind of shepherd things and keep everybody on kind of interacting with everybody. That would be great. So the other thing I wanted to mention, Yelim, on just kind of how we see the success of this so far, somebody like Michael Quigley in the motivation group, that was a group that actually was a little bit inspired by my own thought of early in my career of like being kind of feeling alone in global business and not having somebody that I could reach out to and to ask a question, or if I was up or down, just to kind of share one way or the other. And Michael Quigley in the UK stepped up and said, "Hey, I love to be able to do a group just to, if people are kind of needing some motivation, just kind of jump in, and I'm happy to help." So he started that, and he frequently posts ideas, including his motivation that he comes out with every Monday. And then, if people are looking for help, he's always there, and that's really cool. We also have a marketplace group where Professor Roberto Ansis is shepherding anybody that has a product either that they're looking for or that they have to be able to do trading. And so those are some of the things that we're seeing happen that are kind of cool to see, connections being made, business being made. It's more, I would say, of a chat experience versus a conversation, like a long-term conversation. But it is an opportunity for any of you to just jump in, make some additional connections, and then jump out and then jump back in, as you like. We also had one for the Olympics. And so within the Olympics group, there have been some things, including doing an event there and communicating about that. We have one for the CES in Las Vegas in January. So if anybody's going to CES, being part of that group is probably a good idea, so you can see who else is going to be there and connect up. Those are some of the things that are going on that are kind of cool.
That's awesome. Also, if you have any questions or among the facilitators, if you have any comments or if you want to share your opinions about or any thoughts about the GC communities, please unmute yourself and share your opinions as well. Probably Michael, would you be able to share your opinions or thoughts about GC communities or anything you want to share?
Yeah, I can do. If you want me to. Yeah, I'd say if you're in a group, don't be shy, because obviously people are in different time zones and countries, and you might post something and somebody might not reply for a day or two, so don't worry about it. Just introduce yourself. A really good piece of advice is as you said, Yelim, is stay on topic. You might have something really good in your business, but then equally you might just have read a really good article or seen a good video online, and that might be a better fit for somebody. So for example, Nicole in the motivation group posted a really good article she'd written about health and well-being and herself, and that was great. So it's like we've been told, it's encouraging each other, keeping the conversation going. It's just starting out. So don't be put off if somebody doesn't respond to you straight away, or you don't quite know what to post. That's what the facilitators are for, is to help you. So just get involved, really. Get involved as much as you want.
That's amazing. Thank you.
You're amazing, Michael. Thank you. Appreciate it. The one of the other ideas that we have is some of the groups, like we have a global sales group, and there's nobody that I know that is better at global sales than Zach Selch. He's here in this call. He's also on our Global Chamber Chicago advisory board.
Thanks for the kind shout out, Doug.
I'm sorry?
I said, thank you for the kind shout out.
Oh, well, the reason why I brought that up is not only how amazing you are, but I saw that you were there, but the concept of a topic like global sales where we never stop learning, right? You know, I've been doing international business since 1987. So 37 years. I still learn stuff. I learn stuff from Zach all the time. So to be able to jump into a global sales and ask a question and to be connected to people who are better and smarter than me, and then I hope and expect that those groups will be connecting up around the events that we do. So we do have a monthly global sales conversation. I think it's actually today, right after this call. Connie Kadansky is talking about global sales with Landon Pitcher of Listo Global. And so they're talking about how to do some aspect of sales. So the kind of the connection between kind of real life connecting up with leaders around the world with events is another opportunity for you to consider. Similarly, Michael, on leadership, you know, we have had, of course, events on leadership, and we should be doing more and talking about it and helping, you know, Global Chamber members get to the next level with their leadership. And so I can see how the groups could spin off ideas for events that we talk about within the group and then transition over into a Zoom call or a Globinar. So those are some of the opportunities that we can I think are starting to envision and are already happening in many of the areas. This is the idea of communities, which is a more broad concept, more than just a WhatsApp group. It's our LinkedIn connections. It's all the other connections that we have by email and by phone and by Telegram and by Signal. We have one of our largest members only communicates through Telegram. Cool. Okay, that's good. So you know, we're trying to make sure that we have every ability to connect in every different way. GC Communities is just another, with the WhatsApp side of it, is just one other way to be able to do it. And Yelim, I don't know whether you mentioned about the app that's coming out as well. Did you already talk about that?
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Zach. Thanks, Michael.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
Hi, my name is Antonio Dupree, Chief Technology.
From other members, if you have any more questions or feedbacks, please let us know as well.
Yeah, Jacob Dietz is here too, and let's see, am I on? Yeah, Jacob Dietz is here, and he's the facilitator with, I think, Yuka on the AI and technology group, and he's, you know, that's what he does. He's so good at it. He leads Globinars with it, and so if you have any questions about AI, he's a great resource. I noticed, Jacob, that you were in LinkedIn today talking about Sarah Cornell or Cornett. I think it's Cornett. It's Cornett, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. So you were talking about a podcast that she did. So again, it's connecting, you know, great thought leaders with people doing that are some really outstanding work, and then kind of bringing it all back into, you know, an opportunity to actually connect and do something. And I would say it's not about thought leadership so much. It's about getting stuff done, getting connections for you and your business. And so if there's ever any need that you have around, you know, a need like I'd like to be connected to these types of people, or I'd like to be connected to this person, you know, either reach out through a group, reach out directly, or reach out some way, well, however it ends up being. And Margolin, he's the guy who only does Telegram. He and I talk almost daily on Telegram. So whatever it takes, we're happy to do it.
Sounds amazing. And also, if you are the GC Communities group facilitators, please join the GC Communities groups facilitators group. This is the QR code. If you scan the QR code, you can directly join the GC groups facilitators group. This is for the community group facilitators. We are providing the guidance or the resources or any peer collaboration so we can enhance the group engagement and effectiveness among all the groups in the GC communities. So if you are the GC communities group facilitators, make sure you are joining these groups as well. So I guess we don't have any more comments or the questions. Dog, if you have any last comments, please feel free to give us some comment.
Just a quick shout outs to RT, Nimker in Global Chamber Goa. Thanks for joining today. I really appreciate it. Lulu is another person here on this call who is a facilitator. He facilitates the cross-cultural group, and a great example of somebody who's just doing a great job proactively to be able to get that topic in front of people and then just be supportive. Lulu, thank you for all that you're doing. What are some of the things that you've seen so far?
Thank you very much. Good to be in the team. What I've seen so far is actually as a facilitator, really we need to take the lead to initiate the conversation, to initiate the discussion, because somehow I think people are busy, people are engaged in other areas of work. If we as facilitators don't initiate the subject discussion, I think the group will just kind of be very quiet. I think that's what my learning. Don't have to be very huge subject. Like for me, I would share the very sort of academic kind of article, as well as when I was on trip, my observation from the trip. So yeah, it's a range of matters we can share. We don't have to be too very big stuff. Thank you.
Great. I think, because of in the community, the Global Chamber one has what we've mainly been talking about here. And another one is, I see Ricardo Platt on the call. He's somebody who's in semicon and electronics and technology. We do have a semicon group. It hasn't been very active just because we haven't kind of proactively reached out to people to get them involved or be connected. And it may not ultimately be one of the more active groups, but at least it's there to be able to be used. Peter Grabick, who does a lot of work on trade and exporting. We do have an exporting group. I don't remember exactly who is leading that one, but I do know that Anita Rodal, who does a forum on exporting and importing every month, is part of that group. And so there again, we're kind of connecting events with the groups to be able to facilitate longer term, an ongoing connection. Nicole Alsop is Global Chamber Trinidad Tobago, and so ultimately all of the chapters would have their own groups. Right now, that's not the case. We have regional groups that cover all of the chapters, but sometimes they're lumped in together. In fact, mostly they're lumped in together. And as we continue to grow and get all the chapters built out, and we learn how to best facilitate these through our members and through our own global team, we'll continue to build chapters as long as it's continuing to add value. And Nima, hey, thank you for joining today. Nima from Tanzania. The work that you're doing, is just so inspiring around women in leadership and teaching the youth to be export ready and everybody to be export ready. And so those are, key aspects of everything that we do at Global Chamber. So we welcome you to certainly the Global Chamber Africa group. We don't have a Tanzania group, but certainly we'd be looking to work with you on that. Somebody like Melissa Custer of Project Hope is someone who does lots of work in different parts of Africa. I'm not sure if Tanzania is part of that, but I know certainly some other countries that she does some extraordinary work. So there'll be a way of connecting all of you together, another way of connecting all of you together. So.
Thank you very much.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Thank you, Nima.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm here to learn the culture of GC. So thank you very much.
Our pleasure. So back to you, Yelem, unless there's anybody who has any questions or comments, I'm turn it back to you.
Okay. Sounds good. I guess we don't have any more questions from the members, but I just want to say thanks everyone for joining this webinar series. We are going to have another webinar, a weekly meeting next Thursday at the same time. So if you have any ideas, like it doesn't have to be something fancy or it doesn't have to be some questions, but if you have more ideas about how we can add more value to the GC communities and the global chambers, please show up to the Globinar series and just feel free to share your amazing ideas or thoughts or opinions with other members. And we are here to give you more values from the global chambers as well. So yeah, so please feel free to share your ideas or any thoughts. It doesn't have to be this weekly meeting, but you can directly or privately reach out to me via WhatsApp as well. And if you have any questions or if you're struggling with the GC communities, I also do 101 like Zoom meeting as well. So yeah, please feel free to reach out to me and Doc and Cesar as well. And thank you, everyone. Thanks, Doc, as well.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you in the next meeting.
Sounds good. Thank you. I'll see you.
Bye.
And the global sales webinar starting in about 20 minutes. Take care,
Yeah.
everybody.
Take care. Bye.
Thanks.
Thank you.